So I just saw one of my mutuals, Blitz PhD, do a video on Hawking radiation. And I was reminded that a lot of people asked me to do a video on it, and I forgot. Fuck. Anyway, his video is great, go watch it, but I'm usually the guy who takes the complex thing and breaks it down into the stupid thing, so let me try and do that for you. So I talked about quantum field theory before. Vibrations in fields are everything. You got a vibration going this way, call that a particle. Vibration going that way, call it an antiparticle. Now, quantum fields are always kind of moving. They're always vibrating a little. But the vibration this way and the vibration that way usually cancel each other out. And we call that a vacuum. Nothing. When the wave going this way and the wave going that way are out of phase, then we see virtual particles pop in and out of existence. But they pop out of existence really quick and we're back to the same old flat nothing. Now, let's say you're falling into a black hole. Sucks to be you. Well, you're falling into curved spacetime, and curved spacetime is also curving the quantum fields. So you are seeing the same thing you usually see. You are seeing this vibration and that vibration cancel out, and it's basically nothing. Now, let's say as you're falling into the black hole, there's another person who is trying not to fall into the black hole. Let's call him Max Danger. And Max Danger is trying as hard as he can to escape the gravity well of his black hole, but his starcraft can only go so fast, and so even though he is running away from it as fast as possible, he only stays still. But since he is accelerating, he is essentially experiencing a Doppler effect with these quantum waves. So waves going in one direction, he sees more pronounced. Whereas the waves coming in the other direction, the direction of the black hole, don't even get to him. So whereas you see this simple flat nothing, he sees a bunch of particles because there's these waves all around him. Those particles that he's seeing are the virtual particles that you're seeing. Now let's say Max Danger ends up pushing his rocket so hard that he finally gets out of the gravity well. You, by the way, you've been spaghettified by the black hole, we've forgotten about you. Anyway, Max Danger gets to a point far enough away from the black hole that the curvature isn't really sucking him in anymore. And there's some other unlucky douchebag that's slowly floating toward the same black hole and will eventually get sucked in. They are now in non-curved space-time. And Max Danger just came from this world filled with particles. And since the space-time and motion of these two people are roughly the same, the other person sees a bunch of particles too. And thus, the virtual particles from when Max Danger was falling into the black hole are now real particles at a distance long enough away from the black hole. And that is Hawking radiation. It's virtual particles in a non-moving reference frame in greatly curved space-time becoming real in a less curved space-time in an accelerated reference frame. Anyway, energy radiates out, energy has to come from somewhere, energy comes from the black hole evaporates. And while that sounds pretty complicated, I think it's a better analogy than this particle-antiparticle on the event horizon thing.